Happy Hump Day, Wednesday the 10th of March. I'm Jessica Ramir, a market analyst with Bell Direct. Well, we saw the tables turn last night with investors smashing that risk-on switch, seeing the Nasdaq lift 3.6%, its best gain in 4 months, while the broader S&P 500 rose 1.4%. Now, it happened for two important reasons. Firstly, inflationary concerns eased because the oil price fell for the second straight day, falling almost 2% overnight. So investors sold down safe haven bonds, which pulled the 10-year Treasury bond away from its recent peak, and investors returned to growth and tech names. The second reason for the bullish sentiment is that the US is on the brink of passing that $1.9 trillion COVID-19 stimulus deal into law, all amid the economic recovery. So standout stocks included Tesla. Their shares roared up 20% higher after an analyst firm called it a buy with a $900 target. Stay-home economy stocks also doing well, like Peloton up 14%, DocuSign and Zoom both gained 10%. Elsewhere, Chipotle Mexican Grill, their shares jumped 7% because Goldman Sachs says that their shares have fallen far too much of late, and Goldman Sachs gave the burrito chain a new $1,000 750 price target. So there's a lot to be said about what earnings upgrades can do to a company's share price after they've reported good results. Now, what to watch today? The broad market is expected to lift 0.4% with tech names in focus. Keep in mind though, although this year the market is expected to see a positive one amid the economic recovery, yesterday we did see a very a technical pivot point in the market. The market is suggested now from a technical perspective to fall in the short term. Why? Well, yesterday we saw the short term, the 15-day moving average fall under the longer term 30-day moving average. Now, this is basically a bearish signal. Now, what occurred back in September last year, 2020, and when this signal was triggered, the market subsequently fell 5%. So keep that in mind. This is also quite reflective as from a fundamental perspective. Many are thinking that inflationary and longer-term interest rates concerns have not yet passed. So perhaps keep some cash at bay so that you can buy stocks that you like at regular intervals when and if their prices do retreat. Now, what to watch today? Well, PayPal has announced that it's set to launch its pay in full installment options in June. So Aussie contenders Afterpay and Zip could be losing some market share locally, but today Afterpay APT has just announced that they've launched into Europe ahead of schedule after they've completed the takeover of a buy now pay later provider, Pagantis. Now, buy orders are stacking up in APT as well as Zip, so keep that in mind. Secondly, EOS, the ticker code is EOS. They were mentioned in ABC earlier for allegedly working on a new weapon system in a defence force, but an announcement has not yet been revealed to the ASX, but we are seeing buy orders mount in EOS. Also, keep an eye on gold and silver stocks today, expected to see a bit of action. The gold price lifted 2%, silver jumped 3%. Why? Well, the US dollar fell from its November high. Also keep an eye on some of the most traded stocks from yesterday. For our active trader desk, Bell Direct Advantage, they included Redflow, RFX. They gained 43% yesterday, and Digital Wine Ventures, DW8, they rose 29%. Economic news to watch, there's plenty out today. Well, following the business confidence reading that we saw yesterday, business confidence is now at an 11-year high. That is what it reached in Feb. So today we'll learn how consumers are feeling. Consumer confidence data out for March. Also keep an eye on new home sales and building permit data. So keep an eye on those construction and building giants as well as consumer spending stocks. Trading ideas that could be worth a look. Nickel Mines, NIC, reiterated as a bell potter buy, a $1.67 price target. Now, this is all despite China unveiling plans to boost nickel production. Now, China's announcement saw the nickel price fall 17% in 3 weeks before it started to level off. Now, this fall is good for car makers because why? Nickel is a key element in making batteries. But despite that, Bell Potter maintained NIC should be able to deliver strong earnings results this year and go into production. And this is why NIC is Bell Potter's top nickel pick. Separately, First Graphene, FGR, GrainCorp, GNC and Element 25, E25 could be worth a look. They're giving off bullish charting signals according to Trading Central. I'm Jessica Amir with Bell Direct. Stay safe. Happy trading.